Blood tissue is considered as one among the 7 great body tissues as per Ayurveda. Blood is related with Pitta dosh. Hence, bleeding disorders are usually influenced by Pitta imbalance. Types of bleeding disorders. Number 1. Menorrhagia or heavy periods. The cause may lie in hormonal imbalance leading to heavy periods, external injury, heavy physical activities during periods, uterine fibroid, cancer, etc. Number 2. Melena or rectal bleeding. Prolapse of the rectum, injury to the rectal blood vessels, bleeding hemorrhoids, fissure in ano, injury or perforation of the intestines leads to bleeding from anus. Conditions like rectal carcinoma may also cause such incidences. Among them, bleeding piles is the most common cause due to which bleeding is found through anus. Number 3. Hematuria or bleeding through urinary tract. The incidences like urinary calculi or major renal disorders can cause bleeding through urethra. Often, injury to the urethra through non-specific reasons also cause such complaint. Number 4. Epistaxis or nasal bleeding. Injury to the nasal mucosa, hidden pathology of the nostrils or brain like tumor, hypertension, pitta vitiation may cause bleeding through the nostrils. Number 5. Subconjunctival or intraocular hemorrhage or bleeding through eyes. Injury to the blood vessels of the eyes, and in few of the problems of the brain it is evident. Number 6. Otorrhea or bleeding through ears. Severe kinds of injury to the internal ear and intracranial disorders result in bleeding through the ears. Number 7. Hematemesis or blood vomiting. Ulceration of the esophagus, stomach or intestine result in bleeding through mouth. Here, blood is found along with vomitus. The condition where blood spots are found along with spitting or coughing is called hemolysis. Often, diseases of the chest or lungs also causing this kind of trouble. Number 8. Purpura or bleeding through skin pores. In major systemic disorders and in inherited diseases like hemophilia, bleeding is found through the hair follicles. Number 9. Capillary hemorrhage or bleeding through the capillaries. Bleeding through tiny blood vessels underneath the skin in the diseases like progressive pigmentary dermatosis of Schamberg. In Ayurveda, bleeding disorders are collectively called as Rakpit. Causes for bleeding disorders as per Ayurveda. Excessive intake of hot, penetrative, sour, salty and spicy food items, food and drink which aggravate Pitta dosh, excess exposure or working under sun, incompatible food, etc. Origin of the disease. The causative factors vitiate the blood and in turn the volume of the blood is increased. Simultaneously, it loses the clotting ability and comes out of the circulation by rupturing of the vessels. Common features of bleeding disorders as per Ayurveda. Heaviness of the head, tastelessness, desire to have cool drinks, feeling as if smoke coming out of the body, sour irritation, vomiting, cough, breathlessness, giddiness, fatigue, rust smell in the mouth, feeble voice, red or yellow discoloration of the eyes, inability to distinguish colors, sees red, blue, or yellow objects in dreams, etc. Line of treatment for bleeding disorders: ligation of the bleeding artery, usage of herbs and techniques to stop bleeding, cauterization of the bleeding points, the measures to relieve obstruction to the channels, etc. Herbs recommended in bleeding disorders: Vasa or Malabar nut or Adatoda vasica, Kushmand or ash gourd or winter melon, Yashtimadu or licorice or Glycyrrhiza glabra, Ushir or vetiver or Vetiveria zizanioides, Vishalyakarni or Ayapan or Tridex procumbens, Lajvanti or touch-me-not plant or Mimosa pudica, Lodra or Simplocos bark or Simplocos racemosa, Ashok or Ashok tree or Sarka Ashok, Amlaki or Indian gooseberry or Amlica officinalis, Chandan or sandalwood or Santalum album. Here are some of the ready-made Ayurvedic formulations recommended for bleeding disorders in various Ayurvedic treatises. It should be taken strictly under medical supervision. Wholesome diet and habits: ash gourd, gooseberry, pomegranate, sugar candy, cold water, ghee, raisins, rest, etc. Unwholesome diet and habits: bitter gourd, spicy food, fenugreek, cinnamon, chilies, pepper, asafoetida, black caraway, fried food, long walk, exposure to sun at afternoon, excessive anger, stress and worry, etc. Ayurvedic home remedies. Number 1. Lajvanti or touch-me-not plant is taken and its decoction is prepared. This is taken in the dose of 30 ml thrice daily. 4 to 6 days medication decreases the complaint of heavy menstrual bleeding. Number 2. 1 to 2 drops of cow's ghee are instilled to the nostrils. It helps to arrest nasal bleeding caused due to summer heat. Number 3. Durva grass or Synodon dactylon is taken a fistful and fresh juice is obtained. Early morning intake of this for 6 to 8 days helps to reduce the hematuria. Number 4. Vasa leaves are pounded well and fresh juice is obtained. 15 ml juice is added with 5 grams of organic sugar candy and taken. It reduces the incidences of bleeding from the mouth, nose and ear. Blood is considered to be life. So, even a little bleeding is also considered seriously and immediate measures are to be taken to arrest it. Also, in case of bleeding which persists for 2 to 3 days, systemic investigations are to be carried by approaching physician. Hope this information brings health in your life. Thank you.